Hey everyone, it's Irvin here, aka Team with Irvin. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to our channel, please click that bell below for future videos that are gonna be released. Another thing, guys, if you haven't subscribed to our Facebook, please do so by going to Forex USA group. Alright guys, I just wanted to let you know that today's idea is based on 12 different pairs. Today's date is October 6, 2019, making today a Sunday. As always, this is another financial advisor. I'm just another fellow trader looking to squeeze hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pips out of the market, and you are welcome to join me every Sunday. Today's analysis will be on 12 different pairs. Again, I will be showing you some of the pairs that were done last week in which they were on profit. And today is everything is gonna be done based on the triple arrow system. All my analysis are strictly done based on the triple arrow system. I think every trader should have in their platform the triple arrow system. Now, a lot of people are contacting me, Irvin, how did I get the triple arrow system? Guys, I will be dropping a link below. All you have to do is click on it, and if you're really interested on it, I will give you a 5% off. That's what I'm allowed to use, a 5% off. Now, if you move forward by getting it, make sure when you create your username, add the number 24 at the end, and that will qualify you for your 5%. All right. Okay, guys. One of the app that I always mention every Sunday usually are two. This is one, my Forex Hour, which it tells you the market hours and on your local time, the market alarms, the calendar, real charts, calculator, and so on. It's a very, very powerful app that I think everyone should download it on your phone and have it available before you do take a trade. Another great app that I also mention every video that I create is my Forex Book Hours. On this is done basically, it give you the news, it give you multiple information, very valuable. And the 12 pairs that I'm gonna be analyzing today are subject to change based on the news that are usually posted on my Forex book. So please, guys, have these two apps on your phone. I think it will be very beneficial if you go ahead and have these two. Okay. Again, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Let's move forward to our chart and let's start working and see what can we see for this coming week. All right, guys. So on today's pair, let me close this. Let me see here, Euro USD. Okay. All right. We're gonna start with Euro USD. Last week, I clearly said it. That it was gonna do a pullback retesting our 38 to 38.2 Fibonacci line, and that's what it did. So good job on that one. Whoever analyzed the market with me, you can go back to the video and analyze it again, and well, the analysis is very, very powerful. So now, based again, like I said earlier, here's the triple arrow, guys. The information is below on this video if you want to learn more how it works and so on. All right. So, so based on the triple arrow, we're seeing an uptrend. So now what I'm seeing here is gonna do a pullback based on the 38.2 Fibonacci line. And I'm looking into this, like doing the pullback, retesting our 23.6 Fibonacci line. Okay, I hope you see it there. And this is on the 4-hour chart. So once it does the pullback in that area, pretty much what I'm gonna be looking into it is doing a buy opportunity, because I think in that particular area is gonna give us a nice buy. That's my opinion, and I think you can, if you can analyze your own chart, and if you disagree with me, it's fine. But I think in this area here, it's gonna give us the buy area. Okay, so please go to your chart, analyze it with me, and then so we all can learn. Another thing that I always mention, guys, if you guys struggling with your chart, please send me a private message. I will be dropping the link on the description of this video again. Send me a private message, and I will be more than happy to help you out if I can. If I have to record a video for you to, you know, master your weakness, I could go ahead and do that as well. So all these videos that I create every Sundays are totally free. All you have to do is go to your chart, analyze it based on the triple arrow system. All right. So the next pair that I have here, guys, let me fix something real quick. I do see something wrong. Boom, boom. All right. So this is done on the GBP versus the US dollar. This is on the daily chart. Last Sundays, I told you guys that we were seeing the triple arrow. Here's the triple arrow, and what do we see? What is the triple arrow telling us on the daily? It's telling us there is a bullish market, and that's exactly what it happens. So in there, it gave us, before the retracement, a 387 pips. And then I said it last Sunday that it was gonna do a pullback retesting our 23 Fibonacci line. And look at where the market is sitting right now. It's sitting exactly where I predicted. I predicted, because the triple arrow is a beast. I think this system is one of the best systems that every trader should have. Now, how many pips dropped when I told you guys? It dropped to 300 pips. Now, and then I said that it was gonna do a continuation of the trend, because the triple arrow is telling us that yes, it's a bullish market. So now my prediction for this coming week is to retest our 61.8 Fibonacci line, and that we're gonna leave it in there. So we're gonna go ahead and restudy this pair next Sunday, so we can see what is the next pullback. Most likely the pullback is gonna drop back to the 38.2 Fibonacci line. But this week I just want to leave it in here, and so next week you can learn why it's sitting on this strong area here, because we had the 4 hours, we had the daily dot sitting in there, and the weekly. So I think it's a very, very strong area. Or yes, let's leave it in there, and then we analyze it next Sunday, and we continue based on what I'm seeing here. All right. So the next pair that I have here, guys, is the Australian dollar versus the US dollar. This is done on the 4 hours. All right. Previous week, I told you guys they was gonna do a pullback, retesting our 50 Fibonacci line, and that's exactly what it happens. And then I said it was gonna do a continuation of the trend, because in that time, last Sunday, the market was trending down based on the triple arrow. So the triple arrow don't lie. When the triple arrow appears, all you have to do is go to another larger time frame, reconfirm it, and do your entry on the lower time frame. But based on what I told you last Sunday, they was gonna do a pullback all the way, retesting our 23 to our 0 Fibonacci line, and that's exactly what it happens. Now, what are we seeing this week? All right, so you see how it is. So the triple arrows in there, market drop. Now the triple arrow is sitting here. What do you think the market is doing? All right, if you said buy, you are absolutely right. And that's exactly what the market is doing. It's doing a buy. So right now is most likely it hasn't finished. So there's no time, there's no area yet telling us there's gonna do a pullback. So what I'm looking for here is maybe to do a pullback on our 50 Fibonacci line, because we don't have no dots, nothing telling us yet it's ready to drop. But once it retests our 50 Fibonacci line, what do you think it's gonna do? Well, if you said sell, you are right. So it's gonna do a pullback in this particular area, right? So a PV, let's call it PV. So it's gonna do a pullback in this area, retesting our 23 Fibonacci line, which we have some areas of support in that particular location. And then it's gonna continue the way how it's supposed to go based on the triple arrow. So what it's gonna do in this area is gonna give us the buy, right? So hopefully you understand. If you don't, please send me a text through my private Telegram, and I can go ahead and help you out. You see the other indicators below. It's pretty simple, guys. All you have to do is make sure, you know, we got a nice crossover on a MACD, and then we have another crossover on our ADX telling us yes, it's a buy, and then we got another TWE peak here telling us it's a buy. So everything here is telling us exactly what the market is telling us. If you want to learn more of how I use this, again, you know, go ahead and send me a private text and I can teach you. But like today, I just want to concentrate on future videos as well, how I use the triple arrow system. All right, so hopefully this information help you guys on how I use the triple arrow system. Okay, the next pair that I have here is the USD versus the Canadian dollar. This is done on 1 hour. Last Sunday, guys, the previous week, I did 12 analysis again. All of them were in profit. Very proud of my work. This week, I think we got 10 out of 12. Very, very proud of how the triple arrow performed. I mean, the triple arrow, anyone can do it, guys. So what I said last Sunday, they was gonna do a pullback, retesting our 50 Fibonacci line. Then it was gonna do a drop back right where it's sitting, and then it was gonna continue because of the triple arrow was telling it was a bullish market, and it was gonna stop on our 61.8 Fibonacci line. And that's exactly what happened. Now for this week, what I'm seeing now is forming a pullback. It's gonna give us a retesting our 38.2 Fibonacci line, which is gonna do a well, that is the pullback, right? So in this area here, it's gonna give us our continuation trend of the bullish market, and I will most likely will buy in that area. So please pay attention to this area. I think this area here is very powerful if you want to continue the trend up. So always go with the trend. Never trade against the trend if you don't have experience. Another one another analysis that I did last Sunday was the USD versus the Japanese yen. This is on the 4 hours. I just told you last Sunday, based on the triple arrow here, is even highlighted. Let me see, 1 2 3 4 5 trade. So far I have 5 trade winning trade that I told you last Sunday, right? So we are perfectly fine so far. So on this pair, last Sunday I told you guys that our market was gonna do a drop. I mean, it was continuation of the trend. because it was telling it was a sell. It was said that it was gonna drop, retesting our 61.8 Fibonacci line. And look at what the market is sitting, right? So it's sitting right where I said it was gonna sit. Now, what I'm seeing for this week is the trend is still not finished yet, so I don't see any area yet to do the pullback. So most likely we're gonna go ahead and see 3-4 more bars before the market goes do the pullback, giving us a small buy area. So this is not a strong area where you should go crazy and say the market is trending up. No, guys, this is considered a pullback, a PB. Do not trade against the trend if you don't have that experience, but I think in this particular area we should be seeing a pullback. Okay, and if you pay attention to the other indicators I have here below, it clearly tell you what I'm just saying. The next pair that I have for you guys is the US dollar versus the Swiss francs. So this pair, for some reason I deleted last Sunday. I think this was I lost this trade. I don't remember. But look at what I'm seeing for this coming week. What are you seeing here on the top, guys? Look at here. We are forming the triple arrow, right? So triple arrow is almost done. And then the market is bouncing around. So what I'm seeing for this coming week, maybe we're going to see 3-4 more candles here before it retraces back. Basically, this is going to be a small pullback, which is going to create as the Stairmaster, like we always do inside of our chat room. The Stairmaster is another awesome system, and then the market is gonna drop back to continue the way down to our 38.2 Fibonacci line. We're gonna re-study this pair next Sunday to see how well we are doing. If we need to improve in some area, we're gonna go ahead and discuss that as well. So I just wanted to also let you know that if you want me to do live videos on how I analyze the market, please leave a comment below, and like that you can ask real questions when I'm doing all this. So I think that particular area I will do it only if you request it. If you don't, then I'm gonna continue the way that I'm doing it. The next pair that I have here is the Swiss francs versus the Japanese yen. This is done on the 4 hours. This is another winning trade from last Sunday, which out in that particular area, I said that it was gonna do a continuation of the trend. What are you seeing here? Well, if you says it was a triple arrow, you are absolutely right. When the triple arrow appears, what are you expecting to see? It's coming down. So last Sunday, it was bouncing in this area, right? It was kind of doing a consolidation. See, it was retesting our 78 and our 50 Fibonacci line. So in this area, but since last Sunday, the market was sitting in here, right? So in this particular area here, that's when I saw the opportunity to go, to go short, because the triple arrow was telling me that it was the market was gonna drop, and I said the market was gonna drop to our 23 Fibonacci line. And look at what it happened. The market dropped an additional. Let me go here. An additional 66 pips. If you would have your trailing stop, you still would get an additional pips. So this was awesome. If you can get more, absolutely. But now what I'm seeing for this week, the market is doing a pullback, right? So let me delete this so it will not appear next Sunday. because again, if you guys have any question, please leave me a message and I will be more than happy to help you out. So now what I'm seeing this week here, guys, is I'm seeing that it's gonna do a small pullback, retesting our mid 23.6 and our 0 Fibonacci line, and then the market is gonna continue all the way to our 50 Fibonacci line. Why I'm saying this is because there's a lot of support area, a lot of resistance area here where the market is gonna bounce for this particular area, doing a small pullback, and they may continue way up. Right now we don't have a strong confirmation yet. The market is gonna give us a triple arrow, but we're gonna find out hopefully by Tuesday, Wednesday. So please pay attention to this pair. Another great pair that I have here is the Great Britain Pound versus the NCD. This is done on the 4 hours. Again, look at here. So last time that I explained that we had the triple arrow, the market was gonna do a pullback, retesting our 23 and our 0 Fibonacci line, and that's exactly what it happens. And then I said the market was gonna drop to our 61.8 Fibonacci line, and bomb, you got your money. All right. So now this week, what I'm seeing, it's not time yet for the pullback. So what I expect, the trend's still down based on the triple arrow. Triple arrow is telling you it's a sell, stick to it. All right, so right now it's bouncing. So I will say maybe it's gonna create another 3 more candle bars before it does a pullback, retesting our 23.6 and our 38.2 Fibonacci line in this particular area. Most likely it's gonna do it somewhere where I just add the horizontal line. So from that area, what are you expecting to see? You're supposed to go short, because the triple arrow is telling you it's a bearish market, right? So triple arrow is bearish, so it means it's down. So can go wrong if you stick to the rules. So please pay attention to this pair. The next pair that I have here is the euro versus the New Zealand dollar. This is the weekly chart, and last Sunday I said clearly the market was gonna drop back to our 23.6 Fibonacci line, and look at what it happens. I stopped there. And then I said the market was gonna do a pullback, retesting our AA line, but unfortunately it just came a little bit short on this one. All right, so what I'm seeing here, it came a little about 10 pips short, which is still fine. If you would still have your trailing stop, there's no way you would lose this trade. So winning trade is a winning trade. 10 out of 12. Very proud of my analysis. Now what I'm seeing this week, guys, is so it seems like it's dropping down. So most likely it's gonna drop back to our 38.2 Fibonacci line, and hopefully this week we're gonna be seeing the triple arrow. So but right now we don't have a strong area, but what I'm seeing here below, yes, everything is forming to give us a confirmation of a sell. So yes, the triple arrow is very accurate. And if you want me to explain more how I use the other indicator, please leave a message and I will be more than happy to do so. But today I just want to strictly concentrate on the triple arrow, and that's all you need to know. A lot of our members in our group are very satisfied how I do this. And they always ask me, yeah, but if there's any way else I can add to the triple arrow. If you know what you're doing, you can do whatever you want, but you must stick to the rules. The rules are the triple arrow, and that's all you have to concentrate. Don't go and add an additional stuff if you don't know how to use it, okay? Keep it simple. The triple arrow is simple. When the triple arrow appears, if it appears below, it means it's a buy. If it appears on the top, it means a sell. That's simple. It's not rocket science, guys. My 5 years girl can do this. If she know how to read charts, then anyone else can do it. So it's so simple. All right, so the next one that I have here is the GBP versus the Canadian. I know I had, two GBP. Make sure you pay attention to the news this coming week. But I think they're still having some weird news and they're still fighting and so on. So please pay attention to it. Last time that I said market was gonna drop, exactly what happened. I said it was gonna take off to 23.6 Fibonacci line. Look at what the market's sitting. I'm not making this up, guys. I'm really not making this up. My job, I take this job very, very serious because, my goal is to help you. Plus, it's free. So you're not paying anything to me. I just enjoy helping you, and hopefully you can pay forward and help someone else. That's the whole reason I'm doing it. So look, my analysis last Sunday based on the GBP why did I say that? Because what? Look at here. Triple arrow was telling me the market was trending down. It was a bearish. So all I did was just sell. But then I said the market was going to do a pullback, retesting our 23.6 Fibonacci line, and boom, it hit my analysis area. Very, very proud of my analysis on that. So now for this week, I didn't want to analyze and say, oh yes, it was going to do a pullback, retesting our 50 Fibonacci line because there's some strong area here, retesting our 4 hours, our daily, weekly. I didn't want to say none of that. I just wanted to keep it simple. But this week, what I'm seeing, guys, is gonna do from where it's sitting right now. It probably is gonna create another couple more bars before it drop back to our 50 Fibonacci line, and then it's gonna do probably another small consolidation in this on our 38.2 Fibonacci line, and then it's gonna drop back to our 61.8 Fibonacci line. So make sure we're gonna go ahead and study this market next Sunday. And what I'm seeing here, based on the rest of the indicator, everything is forming to give us a continuation of the triple arrow. The triple arrow is telling the market is coming down, and everything is forming. So please pay attention to this one and strictly religiously work based on what the triple arrow is telling you. Don't do any other thing. I try to keep this very, very simple so you can understand. Again, all that information, my Telegram page is, if you want to send me only private message. It's not like I'm putting a signal page, none of that. I'm not into that stuff. I'm not into selling you signal. That's not my business. My business is to help you guys to become an independent trader so you can help and make your own decision on your own. Like what my mentor Pat always says, that what if I'm sick tomorrow? Who's gonna help you out? You are the only one who has the key of your success. If you cannot open the door of success, then I can help you. But my job is to educate you, to give you the right tool so you can move on and do your own analysis based on what I'm doing. Okay, it's very, very simple. Triple arrow is not a rocket science. It's a super simple program to use it. And plus, we have a lot of we got 4 different coaches in our group that teach live sessions, so you can ask questions while the session is in progress. Okay, so I got 2 more pairs before I wrap this up, and the next pair that I have here is the Canadian dollar versus the Japanese yen. This is done on a 4 hours time frame. And last Sunday, look at what I just predicted, guys. So this is not, I'm not making this up. Everything is so damn true. So look, I said market was gonna drop back to our 38.2 Fibonacci line. Bam, it hit that area. And then I said that it's gonna retest mid 23.60 Fibonacci line. Bam, it hit that area. And then I said the market was gonna drop back, retesting our 78.6 Fibonacci line. Unfortunately, it came a little bit short, but it's fine. The trend is trending down, so you should be proud of this one if you took the trade with me. Let me delete this so we won't have to restart this. I just want to keep starting, you know, the prediction that I usually do the previous week. So next week I'm gonna be analyzing what is sitting here. So this week here, guys, look at here. What I'm seeing here is doing a small pullback, but the pullback is not done. So probably we're gonna see another 3, 4, or 5 more bars before it drop and retest our AA line, which is the 61.8 Fibonacci line, and then it's gonna give us a pullback, retesting our 38.2 Fibonacci line, and then it's gonna give us another small pullback. It's gonna give us a small pullback, retesting our 50 Fibonacci line, and then it's gonna take off to our 23 to our 0 Fibonacci line. So hopefully this coming week we're gonna be seeing a triple arrow formation. So all you have to do is this week is pay attention to this chart. You know, pay attention to this chart. This is just in a prediction. What I'm giving you is not 100% accurately, and I do not give any signal. This is strictly an educational based on our triple arrow system. All right. So the next pair that I have for you is the GBP versus the Japanese yen. All right. So I got 3 GBP analysis for this week. So you can analyze only 1 or 2, but it's up to you. You can do whatever you want with my analysis. So I'm not telling you to do what I do, is you can do whatever you want. All right. So last Sunday I said market was gonna take off, retesting our 23 and a 0 Fibonacci line. It came a little bit short. Actually, it was accurate. Guys, I said that, you know, it's gonna retest this area. Look at that, it did. And then what else did I say? The market was gonna drop back to our 50 and a 61 Fibonacci line. That's exactly what it did. So that's another winning trade, guys. And then what are we expecting this week, right? That's the question that everybody wants to know. So this week here, what I'm seeing is we're gonna see a small pullback, retesting our 38 and our 23 Fibonacci line. From this particular area here, what is the next process? The next process that you're gonna be seeing is going short. Why? Because the triple arrow is sitting at the top. So if the triple arrow, what is the triple arrow telling you that it is gonna do? I already discussed this many times. You should know by now, when the triple arrow appears, the market is gonna do what? Well, if you say a sell, you are absolutely correct. So I'm very proud if you are following me step by step. And this is what I'm expecting to see this week, guys. And I hope everyone will analyze this market and, you know, and learn. All right, guys. So thank you again.